Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm so happy to be here with you. On a beautiful Saturday like this. I can see a lot of early bird. That's why I said I so much love the energy with leading women Africa. You are actually leading the way, especially we're in a month that celebrates women excellence, women in entrepreneurship, women in leadership, women in all aspects of career. And this is just a good sign to show that we are actually leading women of Africa. So thank you very much for taking our time to join today's section. And I'm so happy to be here with you again for this amazing session. So please, if you can hear me and see me live and direct, I know a lot of people have been asking in the comment section whether we are live or not. So please, you can just do well to acknowledge in the comment section if you can hear and see me directly, right? So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Special shout out to Lady Women for Africa and Madeline, who has been the pioneer of this particular project. She has been there trying to ensure that we get organized. We are here today and we are actually receiving so much. So in form of introduction, my name is Johanna. If you are just meeting me for the first time, I'm going to be your trainer for today's section, right? So I have with me an amazing lady, and you guys have probably met her in the course of our training. That is Jane Francis. Jane Francis is the moderator for today. She'll be there with you in the comment section, trying to as much as possible to make you comfortable, answer some of your questions, and also respond to some of your contributions as well. So thank you very much. And we have another amazing, powerful lady at the back of this transmission. You won't see her. That's why I so much love it when ladies are actually leading. She's the broadcaster for this event. She's trying to ensure that we don't have any technical challenge. You can see and hear me live and direct, right? So she's broadcasting for us, trying to ensure that this streaming is actually good and all of that. Yeah, so thank you very much, everyone. So please, if you are just joining us, you can do well to introduce yourself. Tell us where you are joining us from. I can see my first timer, Ellen Johnson. Thank you very much, Ellen. She has been here since almost 30 minutes ago. We have Damelin Chu. I have Namazibulu. I have Brioni, Melania, Marku, Jenai. I can see Sakane, Mona. Oh wow! So I can see Dawn Mukwabela. Can see a lot of women here already. Thank you very much, Judith Banale. Thank you, Mapaseka. Thank you, Vespa. Thank you, ladies. I can see Janelle. I can see Polly Mamba. I can see Lady Women Africa TV. That should be Madeline. Thank you very much. I can see Motapo. I can see Ify. I can see a lot of Zine, Olufunke, Ojibade. I can still remember that name quite very well. Javas, I can see a lot of people. So please keep the introduction coming. Thank you very much all for joining. I'm so happy to like we earlier said, our last session has been amazing, and we are here where we talked about last time how to use social media marketing tools and social media, right? So we are here to see how to get set up on Google My Business. So our focus today is going to be on getting set up on Google My Business, and we have established some facts about what Google My Business is all about and what it can help us to achieve, right? So today is going to be an interesting session. Please, like I do said, be open to questions and also be open to responses. So it's going to be a two-way thing where I ask question and you also ask me question as well, so that we all get to learn, right? So thank you very much, everyone, for. And so today we are going to be looking at these three amazing agendas. It's just an hour section so that we won't keep you beyond time. So our first agenda is going to see how we can discover, or we're going to discover what Google My Business is all about and what we can use it for. Then secondly, most importantly as well, get set up on Google My Business. We're going to see how to get you set up on this Google My Business. And last but not the least, which is how you go further with Google My Business. That is creating an engaging Google My Business listing. That has to do with managing the Google My Business, using it for your business and all of that. So that is all what we are going to be looking at today. And I promise you it's going to be an amazing section as always, right? As always. So do well to have your notepad and your jotters when we are about to start. So now going straight to the first agenda, which is discover Google My Business. Now, what do we mean by discovering. So before we start, I want to just ask a simple question. Can you find a pizza delivery near you? Like, can you find a pizza delivery near you, whether you're in South Africa, in Ghana, in Nigeria, Kenya, or any? Can you find a pizza delivery? I want to see responses coming in. So let me see who is my first responder for today. Can you find a pizza delivery near you? It's just a simple question, yes or no, and I hope I will see a lot of responses. Wow, I can see Jenna said yes, Mamba said yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wow, I can see a lot of yes. So people are living in the high class areas because there are pizza delivery near all of you, right? So thank you very much, ladies, for the responses. Now, if you can actually find pizza delivery near you, and you in turn want to search, there are kind of a particular keyword you use. What keyword you use when you want to search? Number one, you tend to use the food. That is, what are you searching for? That is pizza. And because you want it to be authentic, that is, they have to deliver it to you. Now put delivery near me. So people tend to use what like pizza delivery near me, or pizza shop near me, or pizza outlet near me. So I want to establish something. That's why I'm asking this question now. Coming to what Google My Business is, like I said yesterday, is actually a web-based service that provides detailed information. Now, understand it, detailed information. Thank you very much, ladies. I can see so much yes, so much yes. So Jenna said, "Lord, high class." Yes, you guys are living in high class because me, I cannot see the pizza delivery near me. I cannot see the place I am. There's no pizza. We don't know pizza. So probably I'll come and join you guys where you are. So it's actually web-based services that provides detailed information about regions and sites around the world. Now, Google Maps offers satellite and street views of location. Now we're going to see why we encourage everyone to get set up. Now, you get to connect with customers in the moment that matters when you are on Google Maps. And why do we say so? Number one, over 87% of smartphone owners turn to search first in moment of need. Now, this is what I mean. A lot of people, even us on this call or in this training, sometimes when you have a need, you want to search for something, you most importantly turn to your smartphone. It can be you are trying to call someone, it can be you are trying to find information about something. You either call a contact, or you go to Google, or you check social media and all of that. So a lot of people turn or use their smartphones in moments of need. And out of these people, 30% of all mobile searches are related to location. A lot of people that use these mobile devices, 30%, almost half of them, use to search for locations of places, right? Then 67% say Google Maps is actually the preferred navigation app. Now, what it means is a lot of people prefer Google Map to direct them to locations of offices, locations of businesses, locations of different places. So a lot of people leverage on that. Now, what are the benefits of Google Maps? It helps you to mark your location. Marking your location means it helps you to get an exclusive online presence, right? The way you are having your shop, your houses physically, you can also have it digitally. That means you have bought your plot of land or your space on the internet. That is how it works. So you have your shop physically, and now you have your shop digitally. So it tends to show people where you are on. Then it makes your business more discoverable in the sense that it helps customers to learn about your business online, right? So people, when they search or in their moment of need, they tend to go to either Facebook, either Instagram, and when they search, there are sometimes location attached to them, so they tend to check the location and even to a point use the map to go there, because that is what most of these transport companies do. They use map to get to your direction, then you get directions to find you. Other Google Maps um offer Google Map directions to people who wish to visit your office. So if somebody wants to see, even on WhatsApp, do you remember that some people will say, share me your location on WhatsApp, where you tend to click the plus icon and give somebody your current location, and the person will just have to open the map and begins to walk to your location or drive to your location. It is that easy. So you get directions to find you. Now, conducting searches nearby using maps you can find a lot of things with Google Map. Google Map is not just for direction. You can discover businesses, you can discover offices, you can discover companies, you can discover NGOs, anything you want to discover as far as they put their presence on Google Map. So you can either discover them globally, even outside the location. You can even discover the ones that are close to you. You can just say barber shop near me. So any barber that has put his presence on Google Map that is very close to your current location, his name will come out, right? Then you can get direction and even get to even save some places so that you can go back there anytime you want to do. So that is how Google Maps helps you to conduct searches in different form. Then you get to search and choose a business near you with Google Maps. That is why I asked, can you find a pizza delivery near you? And if you have a craving for pizza, all you need to do is just go to Google Map and say pizza delivery near me, right? Then you see a lot of, and I wish some people even do that exercise, right? So you see a lot of businesses coming up and all of them are actually selling pizza, and you will see the address. They are not too far from you because Google Maps use your current location to outsource or to look for businesses that are close to you. Now, for you as a business person, what it means is you need to also position your business in those kind of manner that when people are searching, they will tend to see you. Now, what makes a listing stand out? Listing has to do with that is your profile on the Google My Business, right? That is your profile. So what makes your profile stand out is having images, good reviews. You know, reviews has to do more like rating, how people are rating you, whether you are good or not, right? So reviews has to do with rating. Then you put your address because people want to come to you. And one good thing about it is you can, even though you don't have a physical address, right, you can actually open a Google My Business account. Then put your business hours. You can even include your website if you have any, right? And remember, I told you that you can actually create a free website on Google My Business. That is how amazing the platform can be. Then you put your opening and closing hours, and it tends to make your business standard. Now, for some people that might be having a thought in their mind, so how much is Google My Business? What do I need to do? How do they charge and all of that? Google My Business is actually a free tool, right? It's a free tool that lets you manage your business or how your business appears on two places. One is Google search and the other one is Google Maps. See, there are two different kind of customers that you need to be very, very conscious of, right? As a business person, your number one customer is that customer that doesn't know you, but he have a need for your product and he's looking for you. Those kind of customers that just wake up in the morning, I feel like I want to buy cake, I feel like I want to buy pizza, I feel like I want to buy this, and they go online and are searching. You see, those particular customers are looking for you. Then the second kind of customers are customers that you are looking for, right? You are the one pursuing them, you are the one looking for them, right? So that they can see your product and even appreciate your offer. So now these two kind of customers, the first one that are looking for you, they come through Google search. So now Google My Business helps you to position your business on Google search so that when they come, they will see you. So anytime they go to Google Chrome and search anything that has to do with your business will come up to them. And also Google Maps, the moment they search pizza delivery or cake bakery near me, as far as you are close to them and you're on Google Map, your business will tend to appear. So that is how it works. Now, make the most of your free business profile. How do you make the most of your, remember I said it's actually free. You get to attract customers with a great business profile, right? Like I said earlier, how to make your listing standard. You need to put amazing pictures. You need to get reviews from people. As people are patronizing you, tell them to drop a review for you. You need to also put your contact details and your opening hours, right? Then give people more ways to reach you by including different calling contact option. Like you can drop your number, you can also drop your email address, right? So give people the flexibility to choose more ways to call you. Then see how customers connect, because it's an amazing platform that stores information and has data of how people connect with you. You get to see the number of clicks you have in a day, in a month, or in a week. You get to see the number of calls and even bookings and follows you get from people. So you see, it's more like giving you a data of how you are doing, right? You get to see how many people have reached out to you today, tomorrow, so that you know whether your marketing effort is actually working or not, right? So that is how it helps you. Now, About sharing content, Google My Business is actually an amazing platform like social media. So you need to also be sharing content for people to see. So some people might say, "Oh, I don't know how to get posters. I don't know how to get stickers. I don't know even how to get pictures." There's an amazing platform you can go to. I think Jane will drop the link for you, marketingkit.withgoogle.com, where you get to see free stickers, posters, social media posts, and more for your business profile, right? Where you get to even download and also upload on your own profile. Now, you need to stay competitive with Google My Business, because the business you are running might not be the only you might not be the only person running that business, right? So Google My Business helps you to make informed marketing decisions. Informed marketing decisions in the sense that you know what people are searching, the kind of product they are looking for, so that you know how to also position your own product, right? Then secondly, learn from the successes and mistakes of others. That is how to improve in your activities. That's how to better push your activity forward. You get to learn from the mistakes and successes of others as well. Then understand what services to offer customers. You might be offering some services that customers are not really interested in, but you have a particular service that you are not marketing and customers are really interested in. So you get to understand through Google My Business. Then identify how to stand out from the crowd by updating, making your profile stand out. Then discover industry trend, last but not the least, and customer preferences. You get to know what people are searching in South Africa the most, what is trending in South Africa the most, and how you can also jump in that trend to be able to be competitive, right? So that is how to go about. So now I'm going to pause here for question. This is just the basic introduction to Google My Business. We're going to see how to get set up on Google My Business in our second agenda. So please, if you have question, you can do well to drop your question. Thank you very much, Jane. Jane is going to be there to even answer some of your questions. And if you have contribution as well, you can do well to contribute. We are all learning, right? So thank you very much. I want to see questions if you have any. And if you don't have any, I don't want to repeat. You know the culture, right? You know the culture. You either give me a thumbs up or a yes or a one in the comment section. So please, if you have question, do well to drop them. Oh, we can do it the cultural way we do it, right? So I'm waiting for those responses. Wow. I'm waiting to see those responses. I'm waiting to see those responses. It's either you give me a question. Oh, okay. Janae say yes. Zine, all good. If you say yes, Rafi will say yes. Thank you very much. Everyone member said all good. Thank you very much, ladies. Thank you very much. But nonetheless, I'm not encouraging you not to drop questions. Please, by all means, if you have any, drop them, right? Thank you very much for that. So now we'll be going to the second agenda for today. We're going to see how to get set up on Google My Business, right? We're going to see how to get set up. I know a lot of people are waiting for this part, right? So thank you very much all for the amazing responses, right? So now how do we go about setting up? So we are going to look at actually 4 steps on how to go about setting up your Google My Business listing, that is creating your profile on Google Maps and all. Step one is to create your Google My Business profile. Second step, which is the most important step, is to verify your business. Now, you need to understand this. When you create a Google My Business profile, it is not live yet until you are verified. And when I mean by you are verified is you need to get verified by an accredited partner of Google. So now that is where Impactor comes into play. So what we are going to be doing today is we'll drop a link for you. And after you have filled in or created the Google My Business profile, is very, very important for you to fill that form so that we can get you verified and your business can be live, right? So listen very careful to this particular point, which is the step 2 to verify your business. Step 3, you complete your profile. And the last but not the least step, you populate your listing. That means you continue engagement with your listing and all of that, right? Okay, so Janae said, can I open two different businesses for the same address? As far as they're having different names, but the problem is you might have to use one with address and one without an address, right? What it means is your physical location might be um, being a conflict of interest. It will seem as if another business has claimed a location and all of that. So if the best advice I can give you on this stage is Google My Business gives you the privilege to put a physical location, right? So for the first business, you include the physical location, and for the second business, you don't include the physical location. You just leave it blank. You said you don't have a physical location so that you won't have any conflict of interest. Now, let's go about step one. Step one, you can actually use two different things. We're actually in a digital world, so I encourage people to always go for the Google My Business app. So you can either use your laptop, just go to business.google.com and start creating your Google My Business profile, or you download the mobile app, which is very, very easy. So you just go to Play Store, or if you're using an iPhone to iOS, and download Google My Business app. The moment you download, and it's key that you use or you leverage on your Gmail, you use your Gmail, it will be more easier for you, right? So just download the Google My Business. It's just like you are creating a Facebook account. That's why I don't need to be technical about it. I don't need to even explain how to go about it. It is very easy. It's just a question and answer process to just ask you what is your. So now you see the first step, if you download the app and click get started, it will ask you name and categorize your business. So you have to put the name of your business, then the category or categorize your business is telling Google My Business what category does your business fall under, whether entertainment. You see thousands of options, so you just go through the options and check the category that your business fall under and select. And this is so Google can help you in giving you competitive analysis of how the same kind of business are doing in your area or in your category, right? Then the second step, help customers find you, right? Now, this is what I want to explain to Jenny. If you come to this second step, when you click next, when you select your business, when you put your business name and the category, you click next, it will ask you, do you want to add a location customers can visit, like a store or an office, right? So if you have a physical location, you click yes, and it will ask you to put the address. If you don't have, you put no, right? So now, yes, people will trust your business because we're actually in a digital time where people don't even like going to physical location, right? For people that are running drop shipping, for people that are selling products from home, right? So you might not necessarily need a physical location, right? You might not necessarily. That's why we're encouraging you to learn all aspects of digital marketing so that you can deploy for your business, right? So if you don't have a physical location, probably you're running your business from home. You can just do well to include no, and if you have a physical location, you can click the yes. So that is how to go about it. Then now, choose a way to verify. This is the step I'm telling you to take note of. So Jane, if Jane, can you put the form to Google My Business? What I want you to do is or probably you just leave it towards the end of the section so that people don't get distracted by it. So towards the end of the section, Jane will drop a form for you so that you fill the form when you sign up so that we get you verified, right? So we get you verified. So that is the second step. You choose the way to get verified. Now, make sure to verify your business, because if you did not verify it, it is as simple as you have not created a Google My Business profile. So it's very, very important to get verified and ensure that your business is active. And that's why we want to help you in doing that by ensuring that we get you verified in time, right? So it's very, very important. If you have any issue, there is a link support.google.com/business where you can also um, um, check with any technical challenge, right? Then now step three, ensure your profile is complete, which is very important when you have imputed and included how you want to verify your business. Number one, profile has to do with ensuring you put in your address, you put in your opening hours, which I'm going to overemphasize on this. Is very, very important. Your contact details, how will people contact you? Is it by call? Is it by email? And all of that, right? Then visual content, you need to put images, you need to put posts, right? You need to put videos. Then your logo that signifies or identify your business to stand out from the crowd. That is how to go about ensuring your profile is complete. And now this is why we are telling people to ensure that they have a complete Google My Business profile. Number one, a complete Google My Business attracts reviews. So most businesses that have anything from 2.7x reviews from customers, they tend to be considered trustworthy, just like those that are asking whether people will consider it trustworthy. So when you have a complete Google My Business, a lot of people will leave review. And there's this algorithm. I don't know whether you notice with Google, where if you use Google applications to go to a particular place, Google will start sending you a kind of push notification to ask you, tell us your experience when you visited this place, especially when you use Google Maps. So Google automatically even helps you to send reviews to customers, right? To send reviews to customers to ask them how was their interaction with your business. So those kind of reviews helps your business to always stand out, right? Then 70% are more likely to attract location visits. 70% of people that have complete Google My Business will attract people to come to their location, and 50% will now turn to customers. That is, they tend to purchase from you or buy your product or even subscribe to the services you're offering, right? Now, okay, Marco said, in categorizing your business, can someone business fall under two categories, manufacturing and education? Well, I'm not too sure because there are two broad different kind of category, right? Education is on the one left hand side and manufacture is on the other side. So probably you should choose the one that is best close to it, right? So now we go to the last step, which is populate your listing. And populating your listing has to do with adding photos, has to do with adding videos, update your opening hours. You need to tell people when you are open, because there's this thing with Google Maps. The moment you search for businesses near you, when you search pizza delivery near me, when it open all the options, it will show you just beneath every business that it comes out, whether they are open or closed. So you see, if they are closed, you see a red write up close, or if they are open, it will write open. So when you do not update your opening hours, Google assume you are closed, and probably you are even open. And probably if you are closed and is still open, people will be deceived, or people will be misled to go to your business location, and they end up seeing that you are closed. It is bad for business, right? People will not trust your brand again, because they might feel like anytime they go, they can still meet you close at that particular time. So it is very, very important you update your opening hours, then keep your content fresh. Don't run out of content. Always post. A lot of amazing things are happening. Post about your business, teach people how to do some things, crack jokes and a lot, depending on the kind of business you run. So always keep your content fresh so that people will keep seeing new things when they come. Now, adding photos to your listing. There are several types of photos that you can add to your listing, right? Number one is logo. It helps customers to recognize your brand. Then you can put a cover photo the same way we have it on our Facebook page and LinkedIn page, where you have a cover photo just behind your profile picture. So it also illustrates or best represent your business. Then you can also add other photos that highlight features of your businesses and customers so that customers can consider when making purchase decision, right? So that is how to go about adding photos to your listing. Now, when we talk about updating hours, if you are using the web version, you see where it is written just below in regards to updating your opening hours, right? So you just see it add hours, right? So you just indicate, it will show you from Monday to Sunday. So for each day you follow it, for Monday you are open between 9 to 5, Tuesday 9, if it is weekend and you are maybe probably open between 12 to 4, you can so it will list out all the days of the week for you and a timer there. So you just select from Monday and choose the time you are open. So that is how it works. It's very, very easy. I can promise you that, right? So it's very, very easy to do that. So you get to verify your business, and it helps you to keep your customers in touch. Now, how do you keep your content fresh? Always, like I said, I cannot overemphasize this, right? So always update your opening hours, edit your business description. If your business is offering more services, right, better capture it in your business about a summary of what your business do. Then use attributes to highlight service options, right? Then your hours and service disclaimer. This means that there are days or weeks that you might not be available. There are days or weeks that you might be on break, or maybe Easter or Christmas or anything like that, that you are not just available, right? Then you tend to tell people that we are closed for this particular day, or we are open even on Christmas Day, right? So it's very, very important. Then add post to your profile. Then utilize Google Trends. Google Trends is an amazing platform that gives you a real-time data of what people are doing on Google search. You get to see what is trending. So if you go to Google Trends, you search based on country, you look at it, will tell you what are people searching in South Africa, what are people searching right now in real data, what is the amount of searches, so you get to see what is happening, right? And all of that. So that is how to go about keeping your content fresh. Now, this is an amazing opportunity that I know most of us are looking forward to, right? When it comes to having a website, for those of us that don't have a website, for those of us that cannot afford a website for our business, right? And you think that you need a website. So Google My Business helps you to get a free website, and you can create it by yourself. You don't need any expert website developer to do it for yourself. It's simply a template. There is a template there. A template means a website that has been created that allows you the ability to edit. So when you see the website there, or when you create and choose a template, all you need to do is to be clicking on any feature you see on the website, and it will just do as if you are trying to clean it or delete it, and now you now type in, right? Even for the pictures, you click on the picture and even change it by selecting a picture from your local device, right? So that is how to go about creating the website. Now, if you are using a desktop device, right, you see a particular column where my arrow is showing click website to get started, right? So all you need to do is to click on that icon that shows website. So when you click there, that is your first journey. And I tell you, it is easy to do, right? It is easy to do, and you can easily get started there. And it's just a template. Like I said, template has to do with a pre-built website that allows you the ability to edit and make changes to your own, right? Then now, like I promised you before, that Google My Business app is actually an amazing app that allows you to manage the whole activity with your mobile phone. And now you also need to download it, because you are not always traveling with your phone. So you can travel and be managing your business on this platform, right, from anywhere. So all you need to do is to get the Google My Business app on Play Store, right? Now, how do you get to use your Google My Business app to manage your listing? You manage your business profile on Google by editing, making changes. You attract customers by sharing offers and events. So through the app, you can create events, you can create offers like discount and promos and all of that. It allows you to do that. Then engage with customers on the go. Engage with customer has to be to do with responding to reviews. Customers leave reviews, and reviews can come in different forms: positive and negative reviews, where customers tend to tell you how good your services are, or even how bad your services are. So you can respond, and you know how to do customer service very well, right? You don't insult customers, you always apologize and tell them you are currently going to work on it, right? Then make your business profile standards by Snap, all of that, right? So then last but not the least, you learn how your customers find you. So it gives you this future. It gives you this future where you tend to see how people are connecting with you, the number of messages that comes in, and where are they coming from, what is their age range, right? So it gives you a summary of who are your customers on this platform. So it tends to give you those kind of data, and you can view it with your mobile phone. So I'll be stopping here. Secondly, for the second part, to get questions, I know I've talked a lot about getting set up of do I have control over reviews? Yes, you do have controls over reviews, Mule. You do have control over reviews, but don't always be emotional about reviews, right? That is business. You need to take in every review, positive or negative, from your customer, because they say customers are always right. Yeah. So please, if you have questions, you can do well to drop your questions in the comment section. I can see Sandra just join us as well. So Sandra is doing an amazing job. I'm trying to see also that she also interact with us. So Sandra is also moderating for us, so that we can have speedy responses to some of your questions, right? So so if you have question, you can do well to drop it, please. And if you don't have, I don't want to call out the culture again. You know the culture, you know the tradition. I want to expect my responses in the comment section. So please let me see which stage are we. Are we having questions, or we are having the yes and the thumbs up, right? So, okay, Ellis, at the end of the training, can you please drop the pamphlet of the training where we can print and get hold of the training session, all the links. This will help us. Your training is fast. Okay. Thank you very much, Ellen. I think what we'll do is all links to resources, to content that we are talking about, we will compile, and Madeline, I will send it to Madeline, and she will do well to share it on the platform we are all on, right? So that will make it very much easy for all of us, right? So that we don't miss out on any links that we might need to learn some one or two things, right? So thank you very much, Ellen, for raising that. I really, really, really appreciate. So I'm sorry I kind of am fast, right? So thank you for pointing that to me. So please, if you have, oh, I can just see few yes. So that means we have a lot of questions. I'll be sitting here waiting for questions. You know the culture. You see that you ask me question or you confirm that we are good to go, right? So please, if you have question, you can do well to drop it. Um, if you totally understand, you can then wow, Zinese, I'm actually on my Google business profile as you are going through it. That is amazing. You see a basic student going straight up. There is no time to waste. There is no time to waste. No time to waste at all. Right. So I can see some yes and all of that. So I'm still waiting for yes, 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 yes. I can see some responses coming through. Right. So that is amazing. So now you see the first agenda we talked about how Google My Business is. We discover what it is and how it can help our businesses. Then the second agenda, which we see how to go about creating our Google My Business profiles, right? So we have seen now the last and most important part is sustaining the Google My Business profile. Sustaining it means how you can create engaging Google My Business listing, right? So that is how you can sustain it, because you need to keep your content fresh. You need to ensure that customers are connecting with you. You need to ensure that you are giving customers great content and all of that, right? So thank you very much. So I think we'll go right to this last agenda. So now, how do you go about creating or making your listing standard? Because it's a competition. Actually, you're not the only person selling. You're not the only person providing that services. You have a lot of other businesses doing this. So for you to stand out, number one, you have to add engaging photography. You know, Google My Business can be like your Instagram, right? Where you have good and amazing pictures, because that is what appeals to people. If you can remember how Coca-Cola used to advertise, you see how Coca-Cola will have a cup of ice in a clean HD video or clean video. They are pouring Coke, and the aroma, the sensation, the graphics, everything. Or you see Coca-Cola snapping food. If you see those kind of pictures, I know you'll be tempted, you want to eat. So when you see Coca-Cola advertising good pictures of food and a bottle of Coke, so it gives you this urge to want to have it, right? So that is how good photography helps businesses in passing message without having to put more effort, right? So that is how to go. Then you create engaging posts. Engaging posts has to do with talking about the pictures you are putting, what are customers in need of. You talk about it and all of that. Then engage with your customers. Engage with your customer has to do with true reviews they leave for you online, because they'll be dropping reviews, be it negative, like I said, or positive reviews. So either way, you engage with them, you respond to them. If they give you a positive review, thank them very much, and even request that they check you out next time when they are around, right? And if they give you a negative review, you also thank them and improve in that particular area, and also assure them that when next they come, such kind of bad experience will not happen, right? So that is how to engage with your customers. Then last but not the least, you leverage on your insight. Insight has to do with where you see data of how people are connecting with you, where are they coming from, how many clicks are you getting, how many calls are you getting, how many bookings are you getting, right? So leverage on those insights to be able to know how your business is doing online. Now, how do you go about adding engaging photos or the photography we talked about earlier? It has to do with lighting. Good lighting, like you are just seeing my face right now. You are just seeing my face right now. If I turn off the light, you will see my face clearly, right? So good lighting is very, very important. Then you need to focus on the object you are trying to snap. Have a good focus. There's what we call the rule of thought, or is it rule of thumbs or something like that, that says you should always position the image in the edge of your camera, so that you give enough space where you can just write one or two. So don't just snap picture and fill in the whole camera space, right? Rule of third, where it says just at the edge of the square, you position the picture you want to snap so that it gives space for written content to fall under, right? So that is how to go about it. Then editing, you can just have a simple editing software on your phone. There are a lot of editing applications that you can leverage on. You can use camera 360. Even your phone cameras allows you to even edit pictures. Then framing has to do with ensuring that you own the property right of your pictures, right? You can create snap good picture and post it online, and somebody will steal it and now go and post it on his platform. So when you put frame to your picture, where you just put your business logo or you put your business name and all of that, it helps to keep your property safe, and it will always identify with your business anytime someone posts it somewhere else. He keep it. Now let's look at this three amazing pictures. We have an exterior picture of a particular business location. See how amazing, good lighting, good focus, and all of that. See a picture of an interior where you see the smile and everything. And you can also do a visual tour and street views, where you can take people through a visual guide. And I know some people have come across that if you are using Google Map so well, right? Where you get to tour a particular location without even being in the location. It takes you through the street views and all of that. So that is how, and it's mostly done on Google Ads. So you need Google Ads to do those kind of street tours, right? Now, the second point is creating engaging posts. Creating engaging posts has to do with creating content that people will be so much interested in consuming. You know, people are looking for information online. You need to also know, leveraging on things like Google Trends, to know what people are searching for, so that you can create those content to meet them at the point of their need, right? Then you add a good title, provide a call to action, right? Use photos and videos, right? You can use all those options. Then you write a clear description of the content. Ensure posts are accurate in the sense that there is no typographical errors, there are no grammatical errors, and there are no plagiarism, right? If there is a content that is not your own, ensure you give proper reference to the original author. So that is how to go about creating engaging posts. Now, the third point we talked about was engage with your customer, and that has to do with true reviews. So you can see my screen where you see reviews and ratings. So through the reviews you get, Google begins to calculate your ratings on an average of 5, right? So because Google gives customers like 5 stars to rate you from 1 to 5, where the first star stands for a lowest review, while the 5 stands for a high review or a good review for your business. So when customers are liking it based on those stats, Google aggregate it and give an average or a summary. That's where you see 4.9 or 2.7 or 3 point some. So that is an average of what customers are rating you, right? So it's very important you engage with them. So anytime they drop um, your question or they drop a review, you get to engage with them as well. Now, let me just ask this simple question. You know, review is very important because that is what encourages customers to even buy from you, new customers especially. How or what could you do to encourage customer reviews? This is a general question for all of us, and I'm hoping to see so many answers, right? What could you do to encourage customers reviews? I want to see those responses in the comment section. What could you do to encourage customers reviews? So let me see inflow of responses. Let me see inflow of responses from left to right and everywhere around, right? So I want to see responses. So let's see what people can do. So I'm waiting for responses. It's actually a general question for everyone. So let's see. Fane is giving a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Fane. Thumbs up. So please, you can drop your answers in the comment section. So what could you do? How can you tell customers to, okay, send thank you message to customers? Thank you. That is amazing, Emma. That is amazing strategy. That is, thank you very much for that. So I want to see, we are all business people now. How can you encourage customers to leave a review? How can you encourage people to, that, okay, ask the customer to do a review on your Google business? That is amazing, Eunice. That is amazing strategy. Also, Monica says, is a service business. I will give a small discount on their next session if they review. Wow. You see, you get to see different ideas that you can also leverage on your business. So Monica is giving you another perfect example of how to encourage customer review. So by responding positively and on time, that is amazing one. As also, Marco, thank you very much for those responses, ladies. I really, really appreciate those team. And so let's see more responses. Okay, Chikolo said reply. Yes, okay. So ask for feedback. That is great, Mamba. That is great. Asking for feedback encourages people to actually leave a review for you, asking them to tell you how they feel about your product or your services, right? It's just like when someone eats in a restaurant and you ask him how was the food, right? That is how to encourage review. Offer some sort of incentives. That is amazing, Jenny. I so much love that, right? A lot of people like freebies. A lot of people like those kind of things. So that is amazing also, right? That is amazing. That is amazing. Aside from online encouragement, we ensure every fiscal visit leaves a review before leaving. Wow, that is amazing. Bridal weddings and events. Wow. There's Bama bridal. So I'm going to consult you, right? So just do well because I'm about getting married. So I'm going to consult you for my wedding event. That's by the way. On your page, create a review section to enable customers to give feedback. That is great, Mamba. Wow, I can see so much question. Thank you very much, ladies, for that. Now, the last point, which means leverage insights to grow your business, leveraging insight. So, insight helps you to see an overview of how your business is doing, how customers are engaging with you, and all of that. So, you get to see things like how people are connecting with you, the number of searches you tend to get, and all of that, right? So that is what insight helps you to do. So you get to see those amazing features, right? So it's very, very important. You also always look out for those insights. You can see total number of views you get. You can also see total searches, how people search for you, whether directly or through ads. You can see the number of phone calls people you receive through your Google My Businesses, right? So you get to see all of that, and it helps you to know how your business is doing, right? So thank you very much for all the responses. So now, what will you learn from your insight? You get to see how customers found your listing, because sometimes you might be running Google Ads and they will just see on the ad and click and come to your business profile. Sometimes you might just be on organic search. People can just search and your business come out and they click with you. Then what they did once they found you, get to also see those kind of things, where they're coming from, their location. Somebody can be in Nigeria and see your businesses, right? And you're in South Africa. So you get to see how many number of people are coming from Nigeria to your business, from Kenya to your business, from South Africa to your business. Then when people engage the most, timing is very, very important. So that even helps you to know when to post more often on your profile, right? You get to see when people engage the most on your profile, then how your engagement compares to similar listing. Remember, if you remember when I said the first step to registering your Google My Business is imputing your business name and the category. Now, why Google is asking you the category? Because it will help you in comparing how your business is doing. You will not see the business name of your competitor. It will just tell you a business in your category is on this level with your business, or whether you are doing better with someone similar to you on your category. That is how it gives or compare your listing to other. It won't tell you the business, but it will just tell you that somebody on the same business category is doing far better than you, or you are doing far better. So it helps you to also improve your marketing and make informed decision. Well, today happens to be a short section because it's actually how to create Google My Business alone and nothing else, right? So thank you very much, everyone. It's time for question. I want to see random questions left and right. Just flood the DM. Sandra is there, Jane is there. They are capable of receiving your questions. So remember, I told you that please is very, very important. I'm keep encouraging that. Sandra, I think, dropped the form for registering your business or verifying your business on Google My Business. I know she will still do that again. So just in case some people don't miss that form, if you want to set up your business, which we encourage you to do that because it's a free platform, you are not paying anything. Please do well to fill that form so that we can help you verify. Remember the steps I told you. When you do the first step, setting up your business profile, the second and most important step is to verify it, right? Is to verify it. And for you to verify it, you need to walk through the verification process, and it has to be through a partner that Google approves. And those partners happen to be one of us, so we can also help you get verified. So all you need to do is just fill in that form. There are a few basic questions there. Just fill it, and we'll get in touch with you. And in no a long time, your business will be up and running on Google My Business, and you can begin to track your activities. You'll be seeing notification. Google will even be sending you summaries of how many times you appear on searches at the end of this month and all of that, right? So that is an amazing opportunity. So please, if you have question, you can do well to drop it. And also attendance link will be dropped in the comment section. Is also very important. You feel that, okay, think if you discover from your inside that you may be in the best category for your business, can you change it? That you may be in the best category for your business. No, yes, you can actually change it, but if you are in the best category for your business and you are performing well, it's just to keep the tempo right, to be consistent so that you remain in that spot. That is what Google is just trying to tell you. Like if Mr. A registered his business and he's selling food and beverages, and Mr. B registered his business and he's also under food and beverages, right? So all of them are doing marketing activities individually. They are posting, but at some point, one might be doing it correctly, one might be doing it wrongly. So Google will tend to be comparing and be telling each other that there's somebody in your business category that is doing far better than you. You need to step up your game, or there's somebody, or you are doing far better than somebody in your business. You need to also maintain the tempo or even add more effort to it. So that's how it works, right? So I hope I've been able to answer your question, Downs. Bryony Downs. Yeah, the name is so amazing. Thank you. So okay, not in the best. Okay, so what it means is you just need to do more effort. There will be recommendation there for you as well. Um, Okay, thank you very much, Josie. So, if you have questions, please do well to drop the questions, and don't forget to sign in the attendance form, and also the form for verifying your business, right? So, I will still look out for questions if there are any. So now, like we always encourage, there are always more knowledge outside, right? Learning never stops. We always learn to relearn to unlearn. So I always do that myself, right? So that's why I know or I get to understand some of these things. So I always try to learn more, try to relearn and even unlearn what is not valuable again. Okay, so I have one question. Jenny said, to add this as a service to my client who does not have the time to add their own businesses on Google My Business, can I use the links provided here to help my client verify? Yes, but for sure, Jenny, you can do that. You can help. In fact, it's an avenue, right, to get more people, tell more people about this good news. That, do you know you can add your business on Google My Profile? Is free. You can invite a lot of people, teach them. That is even how to be a master of it, right? So I did not get to know how to do all those things without even helping others. That is why we are doing it. So we are empowering you with the gospel of business skills, right? So all you can do is encourage other businesses that you come around so that they get to also add their businesses, right? Okay, can you name your Google business with a product name? Yes, by all means, as far as somebody is not using the same name. Yeah, so that there won't be any conflict of interest. Yeah, so Joseph said, I didn't see that form. Can you please direct me where I will get the form, please? Okay, I think Sandra have dropped the form. Sandra will attend to that. So next step is there will be a link Sandra will drop where you can see a lot of resources, a lot of courses to add more knowledge to what we have been discussing and all of that. So you get to see and learn more. And there are even free courses. You can be an expert, you can be a pro. Free courses that you can take so that it makes you more equipped, right, to do most of this. And for some of us that are offering services in line with marketing, you can also do well to do that, right? So now, for those that want to find us on social media, you want to see updates about how Google is doing most of these trainings, about Google upcoming trainings and all of that. Like you can do well if you're on Facebook, you can go to facebook.com/digital skills A for Africa. Then we have Twitter, you can go to twitter.com/digital skills AF, as well as if you have an Instagram handle and you're on Instagram, you can also check Google Digital Skills for Africa on Instagram.com/digital skills AF, right? So that of Impactor will also be dropped by Sandra, where you can also do well to follow us on any of our social media handle. And if you have any question, by all means, reach out to us, and we'll try as much as possible within the shortest periods of time to respond to you. So that is it from my own end. And I want to give a special shout out to Leading Women Africa, especially Madeline, for always ensuring that she delivers quality engagement to leading women of Africa, and you guys are actually leading. We are in the month of International Women's Day. I tried to think, please, can somebody remind me the theme for Women's Day 2022? I think it has to do with something bias, because I've been coming across the symbol or the so what is the theme for this year? I want to call it out so that we all affirm to it, right? Something bias. So there's a theme for 2022 that has to do with that. So if somebody can just remind me the name before we end this section. Thank you very much, Jenny. Thank you very much. What is the theme for this year? This year, I don't know. Little women. Yeah, can we remember? Can we remember? Can we remember? Can we remember? Can we remember the theme for 2022? Okay, breaking the bias. Thank you very much, Emmy. Hashtag breaking the bias. So we are breaking the bias. Technology is not for men only. Technology is not for men and men. So everybody is involved. Everybody is a partaker of it all. So we all get to partake in the goodness, right? So that is how to go about it. So we are all involved in the process. So thank you very much, Emma, for reminding me. So this year we are breaking the bias, right, ladies? Thank you very much and have a wonderful day ahead. Get to see you next week with our next training.